Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
David Dahl to the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ryu has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Dahl aboard here at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Dahl makes a break from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth,
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
One out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Runners on first with one down.
Nope, foul ball.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Throw over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now the pitch. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That is it.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That is set. The designated hitter, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. As a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. To the plate now, Drew Butera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside.
Ready with the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The set and the 1-2. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rockies leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A runner at second, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Left side. Arenado's got it. One there. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. One and 0. Here it is. Two and one. Gets the sign. The 2-1. 2-2. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Over to first, Ryu, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The first baseman, number 9.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Derek Fisher.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready on 1-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Yes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Garrett Hampson. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond, a base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Hampson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Stepping in now, Drew Butera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A run for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. So coming to the plate, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. The pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Gurriel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bichette is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
One run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up,
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in for the Jays, Travis Shaw. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Still 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Wilmer Font takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63, Wilmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding forward now is the DH, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Font features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Fisher. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Reese McGuire. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that pitch was out.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackmon going back, and this will get all the way to the wall now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. So stepping in, Drew Butera, no hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Two away now in the Colorado 7th, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Full count now, 3-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Carlos Estevez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Last half of the seventh here. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Rendell Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two and one. Estevez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 2-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Derek Fisher will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another chance? Derek Fisher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Reese McGuire waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
3-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now both runners are breaking. Bounces to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. The throw to third, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
First offering on its way. Bo Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Yency Almonte takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Almonte.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 out with the man at first. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him, a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy.
2-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Well, that's off the plate.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And the 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 1.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Runners on first with one down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Ian Desmond, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail 6-1. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 6-1. Elvis Luciano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, David Dahl hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Standing in, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Hit hard to third. He's right there. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Luciano, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder looking up. To the track. To the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Fisher is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The Blue Jays put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Wilmer Font is the winning pitcher of record. Herman Marquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please